What's up, everybody? Welcome to Observable Reality. I'm your humble host, Culinary U, back in the kitchen. Welcome to the table, family. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and that thumbs up. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's get a moment of silence for the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. How y'all doing today? I hope y'all doing well, man. The struggle is real, I know. For those of y'all with 24 hours, for those of y'all with 48 hours, all the way up to your first 6 months, congratulations. This takes work, grit, and just baby steps. You just got to take your time with it. Don't try to rush it. It will come. But like I said, hope you're really having a wonderful day and things work out for you, because the disease is real and active. It's one of the most active things out here in the street, man. For all of y'all that's out there trying to get it together, working your recovery, I salute you. Welcome to the family. This is the RLS family over here. Stands for real life shit. I'm your humble host, Culinary U. Make sure you take some time out to subscribe to the channel, please. Hey, man, you ever been to the pen? Hell no. Thanks for asking. What movie is that from, y'all? Real life shit. Shout out, cuz. So I run it down to you like this, man. Come out the joint and you might be on parole or probation. You may have already suffered some affliction from some substance or any addiction to anything. It could be gambling, could be sex, could be working out. Some people get addicted to that shit. It's real life, all right? It ain't always got to be positive for you to it doesn't always have to be a negative thing for you to do too much of it. Sometimes something is good for you, but you do too much of it. So too much of anything is not good. It's not good for the home team, cuz, all right? That's first and foremost. So hold on, man. I'm talking to my audience over here. All right? Yeah. So come out the joint, parole, probation, and sometimes they say, yo, go to a halfway house. So you jump into, they call them residential programs and halfway houses. The new terms, residential, I think that there's a reason why they actually changed the name of them. I think it's a BSAS thing and a insurance thing. Like, we have to rename these things after a certain amount of time, because words are only used and only good for a certain amount of time until something changes in the fine tuning, in the fine dots of the ink. It's always that way with everything. So if you're lucky, you get in there, and if you're lucky at a halfway house, you're ready. Or if you're not ready, the staff gives you the ability to become ready. The hope is when you're when you're working in that field, what I know is, like, everybody comes here for different reasons. Everybody comes into recovery for different reasons, and no two people do recovery the same way. It's impossible. So you can't emulate someone else without running into some roadblocks and some sidebars, because it gets ugly if you try to replicate what somebody else is doing. You can take little pieces and skills and tools and use them and apply them, but if you try to emulate it directly, the numbers don't lie. 1 out of every 10 people will make long-term recovery. And this is an old stat. I haven't even ran down on a new stat, but I can't imagine that it's gotten any better at the rate these programs and the way the government got a hold on this shit. All right, but I don't want to get ahead of myself, so let me rewind here. Like I said, if you jump into a halfway, you're lucky, and it's a blessing. And you should utilize that tool to the best of your ability to get the outcome that you desire. Because if you go in there pump faking, going in there telling lies, you're only going to get help with the lie. So at the end of the day, you ain't did shit, cuz. You ain't working. You know what I'm saying? You ain't did nothing. You got help with a lie. You went in there thinking you see people that go live in addiction. They are some of the best hagglers, some of the best finesses. Like, they're amazing people at the end of the day. I mean, some of the most skilled people, talented I've ran across during my tenure as a men's behavioral health staff member. I've held more than 5 positions, all different titles in that career path. I enjoyed it for a spell, but after a while, sometimes a person like me, I gotta move on. You know, sometimes everything that comes into your life is not supposed to stay there. No, excuse me. Everything that comes into your life, and that means people too, are not necessarily supposed to remain there. All right, and once you understand that, yo, just because I got this loyalty to you now doesn't mean that it's gonna last forever. Or just because I love you today doesn't mean I'm going to love you forever. Or just because I respect you today doesn't mean I'm going to respect you forever. Everything that comes into your life isn't necessarily supposed to stay there. All right. So, like I said, man, if you go to a halfway house, hopefully, the plan is that if you were coerced, into that treatment, meaning if you were sent there to the halfway house to get yourself involved in recovery due to a loved one giving you an ultimatum, if you don't get help, you got to get out of my house. A wife saying, I'm going to divorce you if you don't go in there treatment and get help. Or the court saying, go up in there and handle that, or you going to jail. I'm going to lock your ass back up, or I'm going to send you to jail for your insolence. All right? I'm going to send you to jail because you got a disease, all right? It's real life, because even with this model right here, the author, he breaks down that even gambling becomes a disease after some time. It doesn't start off that way. And then after you complete the halfway house, if you wish to seek further treatment, there are 3-quarter homes available, or there were. There's not many of them in one of the most amazing cities that actually try to tackle the substance use crisis in the Commonwealth. All right, I'll say it like that. A lot of programs out here. I'm gonna make a video about sober homes, so if you know about sober homes, and you might want to make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can check those out when we drop them. But the 3-quarter homes were really nice. The last one that I knew of was the Cardinal Medeiros program, and this was a program where if you use it the right way and use the tools that they give you, you can come out better than you went in. Hopefully onto the path of the outcome, the desired outcome that you wish to have. And that's what it's about, man. I can dive into the experiences and what I know about that at the Cardinal Medeiros program, but that was one of the best programs I've ever been in.